Hello, can we all hear me? Hello, can
Can
we
hear you.
all hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay, I can see you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Network got me disconnected at that point. So yesterday we were able to cover some. We were able to go on a reasonable ground. So today, can anybody remind us where we are supposed to take it off from today?
It's Shakiri, sir.
Okay. So we have to take it off from the. Trying to get my. First of all, I'm trying to get my notes here. The Ishakiri people, awesome. So Miss Miss Rachel Miss Favor, I believe you have your notes with you now,
Yes, sir.
and you'll be able to cover what we have on the Ishakiri. Please, can you just open the floor? Let's start with you.
Okay, sir. Okay. What I have here in my notes is the origin of the Shakiri.
Wonderful.
So you said the Iginuwa is also known as the man who owned the kingdom of Ishakiri. It is said
Yes,
to have been
Igbiwa.
established. Yes, Iginuwa is also known as the man who owned the kingdom of Ishakiri. It is said to have been established. He happened to be the son and the heir apparent to Oba Oluwa of Benin in 1473. Iginoluwa
Yes.
made a mistake by advising his father about a matter. Unfortunately, the advice turned out disastrous. With this, he became very unpopular in his own land, to the extent
Exactly.
that his people vowed never to let him succeed his father, just as a result of a mistake and terrible advice he gave to his father.
Wonderful. 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 Also.
So
Yes.
so his father Oba Oluwa noted the seriousness of anger. So he occupied the hearts. The seriousness of anger that occupied the hearts of the people, and his life is at risk also.
At risk, yeah.
He decided to arrange a kingdom outside Benin for his son. So in achieving this, he has to send out. So in achieving this, he has to be sent out of Benin. That's his son, with some exile. Yes, with some exile, and accorded with some chiefs and servants to an area by the sea, just to establish his own kingdom. So the exile man meets some Ijaws.
Is that not IJAWS?
Yes, sir.
As Ijaws on his arrival. Yes, please continue.
The exile man met some Ijaws, and these Ijaws took in always with his followers by canoes to an island where they finally settled.
Now, when he met the Ijaws, when he met with the Ijaws, they took him, okay? They took him along with the people coming with him by canoe to an island, okay? Where they finally settled. So most of the Itsekiri, all right, the settlement is known as Itsekiri Kingdom till date. Quite straightforward, unlike every other versions we've been taking. So now let's continue. So we have the. Please, you can continue, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So you said Ode Ishakiri is
Ode.
Sorry, Ode Shekiri is
The
the
capital.
capital of Ishekiri.
Exactly.
And he said Olu happens to be like a king of Ishekiri. Olu has
Wonderful. Excuse me.
been. So that's what I have on the origin of Ishekiri.
Okay. So now, the Shekiri, there is something called the Olu. There's somebody called the Olu. Okay. The Olu here is the ruler of the land. Are we good? Olu happens to be the ruler of the land. Okay. So we have that as that. Now, what else do you have there? Let's continue. What else do you have there?
The Uobo people.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That's the origin as well. Or no, not origin, but some touch of Uobo people. He said they originated from the Ijaws.
Okay.
Yes, he said the Ogehili believe that Uhobo people are found from Ijaw. Why the Abraka believe they are migrants from Benin.
These are different versions. These are different versions of their origin. Okay, just like you have said that the according to Ugeli, all right, Urobo people are originated. Urobo people originate from the Jos. Okay, according to the Ugeli. Okay, so these are different versions. So, but basically, the Urobo people are found in the Niger Delta region. Okay, irrespective of the version, they are basically found at the Niger Delta region. Please continue, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Yoruba people are
Just a
found
few points here
in
and
the
there.
Niger. Yes, Yoruba people are found in the Niger Delta region. And he said Hobo village had its own traditional institution headed by a ruler called OVA.
Yes, OVA. Who is the OVA?
I think that ruler the ruler of Hobo people.
Wonderful. That's who the OVA is. Just like we have the Olua, of which the Olua is of which state?
Shekiri.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's continue, please. All these differences, all these notes, they are very, very important. Okay, let's continue, please.
Okay, sir. So now talking about the Ijaws.
Okay.
Okay, what I have here about the Ijaws are the people of Ijaws are referred
You are
to as
far
the
away from
major.
your phone, please. Please come closer.
Okay, sir. The people of Ijaw are referred to as the major ethnic group in Niger region. House system is of
Niger Delta region, please.
in Niger. Yes, the people of Ijaw are referred to as the major ethnic group in Niger Delta region. House
Wonderful.
system is obtained in Ijaw people. House system is obtained in Ijaw people. So you mentioned the major ethnic groups of the northern Nigeria.
Just a
One,
moment. Just a moment, please. Miss Rachel, what do you have on the people of on the ethnic group, the Jaws? What do you have there?
Ijaw is also a major ethnic group and a Niger Delta region of Nigeria. They were scattered in small fishing settlements in the creeks, that is also known as ghetto, in River Niger.
Awesome. Awesome. These are
So the
some
house
points.
system characterized the Ijaw societal of the
Right.
family system. So
Now let's arrange it. Let's Mr. Vincent, what do you have on the jaw? I just want to know all what we have been able to gather on the jaws.
Yeah, sorry, I'm currently not in my house now, so I'm not with any notes. I'm not at home yet.
Okay, very well then. So now, Miss Rachel has said some important things, and Miss Favor has also said some important things. So let's arrange them. Let's arrange them together now. Ijaws, just like we all said, they are referred to as the major ethnic groups. Okay, there are a lot of ethnic groups in the Niger Delta region, but just like we have three major ethnic groups in Nigeria, they are also seen as one of the major ethnic groups in the Niger Delta region. All right, and these Ijaws, okay, this set of people are scattered in small fishing settlements, meaning that you don't see houses like you see in Abuja. All right, these people don't build houses like
Sir,
we.
they are scattered. They are scattered in what, sir?
Small fishing settlements.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you don't. Okay, Mr. Raphael is here. Mr. Raphael, can you unmute yourself, please? Mr. Raphael, can you unmute yourself? Okay, I think he's having issues with network. So as I was saying, okay. So as I was saying, they are scattered in small fishing settlements, meaning that fishing settlements, they are houses basically. The houses they stay, they live. So you don't see houses like you see in Abuja or big houses like you see in Lagos in this region. All right, their kind of way of life, revolves around fishing. Basically, that's what they do for a living. All right, so their houses are small fishing settlements in the sense that just small huts on the river. All right, small huts on rivers, and that is what it's like in this region, and that's why this houses and this environment is categorized as creeks, and just like with way Miss Rachel said, more like you can say ghetto. Okay, so now
Can
there
you
are
say the creeks?
creeks. Yes, that's
Yes.
CREEKS.
EEKF.
KS, creeks.
Okay.
CREEKS. So they are settlements in the creeks of the Niger region. Okay, of the Niger creeks on the river Niger. Okay, so their creeks are built on river Niger. Take note of that. So their geopolitical system is characterized by the house system. Okay, when we say the house system, it is basically more like having elders in different houses determine their way of just like we have in other ethnic group where we have Olua and the likes. Basically, because of the way of their lifestyle, their society is characterized by this house system. This house system is basically more like the elders in each houses, all right? They are the one that collectively make decision, all right? Unanimous decision that will affect the whole society, all right? So just 3 points about this major ethnic group in the Niger Delta region. So therefore, we have the major groups of Niger, the northern Nigeria. I want us to move at a little bit fast pace today because I want to see how we can cover just one more class on GST201 and we are done. So, Miss Favor, you can walk us through what you have on the major ethnic groups of northern Nigeria, please.
Okay, sir.
No, not Miss Favor, Miss Rachel, please. Miss Favor, you've done some. That's Miss Rachel.
Okay, so you said there are 6 major ethnic groups in northern Nigeria. So you said number 1 is the Hausa, number 2, Kanem Bonu, number 3, Nupe or Nupe, number 4, Igala, number 5, Jukun, and number 6 is the Tiv.
Wonderful.
Now, number 1 is the Hausa. That is the major ethnic of northern Nigeria. and they are important and politically dominant groups in the northern Nigeria. In the year 2000, their population was estimated to be 20 million. Now, to the Bayangida version, it is the most authentic. Yes, it is.
You're talking about the Bajida's version of the origin of the Hausa people, right?
Yes, sir.
Also, please continue now.
So it is the most authentic oral version of the Hausa origin.
Oral explanation of the Hausa origin. Okay? It is the most authentic. You know, when we say most authentic oral explanation, meaning that is the most legit explanation, all right? Like word of mouth, explaining through word of mouth when it comes to the origin of the Hausas. Please continue.
Bayangida is believed to be the founder or hero of the Hausa state.
Wonderful.
He is also believed to have come from Baghdad to Kanem Borno, and that is the present Hausa land.
Awesome.
Bayangida married the daughter of Mai Borno, that is a monarch in Borno State.
Wonderful.
He had a son called Biran with the daughter of Mai Borno. He got married to the daughter of Mai Borno, so they had a son called Biran.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful.
He left Daura after some time.
Okay.
But before he left Daura, he helped kill a snake which had been preventing the people from taking water from a well. So the queen of Daura was very impressed and decided to have his hand in marriage. So they got married and she gave him a son called Bawo.
Wonderful.
Bawo, okay. So Bawo had 6 children.
Okay.
And together with Biran, making 7 altogether. So, like I said earlier, that Biran is from another woman entirely.
Yes.
So they are 7 altogether. So they make the 7 Hausa states referred to as Hausa Bakwai.
Wonderful.
So now I'm moving to the socio-political system.
Awesome.
Now, Saki or Shaki is known as Saki. Okay, is known as the head of a typical Hausa state.
Okay.
So Saki Kasan.
Yes.
Is the ruler of the land, like the chief executive and the judge of the state.
Awesome. I love that.
Now, they make use of Sharia law.
Okay.
Like that's like an Islamic law.
Yes.
So we have the Alkali, is like a judge, or I don't know, and we have Kwadi, that's a judge.
Okay.
Now moving to the origin of Kanem Borno.
Now, just a moment. Alkali and Kwadi, they are together, and they are referred to as judges. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Please continue.
Now, origin of Kanem Borno. Okay. It is known to have been exaggerated in the region of northeast of Lake Chad.
Okay.
According to this SO or So version, it argues that the So people were the first settler in Kanem Borno.
Yes, according to the So version.
Yes.
Okay, this is a little bit different from the Bajida's version that you told us earlier. Just continue,
yes,
man. Soul version is a little bit different from that. It says the soul person, the soul people happens to be the first settlers, not the
Yes,
Hausa. Continue.
yes. Now, sophisticated socio-political culture based on agriculture and the knowledge of the use of iron.
Yes. So their socio-political system is based on their knowledge,
Agriculture
all right?
and the knowledge of
And
the use
it's
of
based
iron.
on agriculture and their knowledge of the use of iron technology. Yes, please continue, ma'am.
Kanem Borno was based on kingship. So now we have the the hierarchy. Number one is the my. Oh, am I correct?
My.
Can you hear me, sir? My,
Yes,
okay.
my. Yes.
My
Now,
is
one thing you need to understand here is that speaking of their system, the Ijaws, theirs is on our system. All right. The Igbos are cephalus. All right. But here, when we talk of the Kanem Borno people, they have a ruler, and that ruler is known as Mai. Okay. And Mai here
yes.
simply means what? Mai simply means what?
The highest in authority.
The king. The king. Yes.
Okay.
Wonderful. Continue, ma'am. Please, just continue, please. Permit me to quickly eat myself, use the restroom. Just 1 minute, but just
Okay.
continue. I'll catch up.
Okay. Please, guys, are you listening? Vincent, Favor,
Yes, I'm listening.
Vincent, are you sure you are asleep? Vincent, oh, Queen. Now we have Queen Mother. Now the Queen Mother or
Mr.
Majira.
Vincent, are you with us or against us? Is it still there?
I'm with you. I'm with us. I'm with us.
Oh, okay. Queen
Okay,
Mother
Mr. Vincent,
or
just a moment. Just a moment. Mr. Vincent, what did we talk about we said something about the Canon Bernun just now. What did you say about the Canon Bernun? The soul version. Mr. Vincent, are you there? Miss Rachel, you can continue, please.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello?
I asked the question. I said, we said something about the soul version of the people
Okay.
of Kanem Borno. So what did
Okay.
we just say about the soul version?
Sorry, I didn't listen to that part.
You need to dip your leg in a bowl of water, Mr. Vincent, so you don't slip up.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Miss Rachel, you can continue, please. Rachel, you can continue, please. Miss Rachel, are you there?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please continue, ma'am.
Okay, sir. The Queen Mother, also known as Majira,
Yeah, Majira.
what Majira was very important and respected.
Awesome.
Sir, the Queen Mother, like I don't understand. Is it the mother of the king or what?
Yes, the Queen Mother, like it says.
Okay. Now we move to the Imperial State Council. They are
Okay.
12 in numbers. They are also known as Nokina.
Okay.
Now we have the Mini Kanendi.
Yeah, mining, Kanendi.
Mini Kanendi. So he's also known as the Chief Judge of the state.
Okay.
So that's all for the origin of Kanem Borno.
Awesome, awesome.
Now, moving to the Nupe.
That's the Nupe people.
Yes, sir. Guys, are you there? Vincent, Favor.
Yes.
Now,
Shagun.
Miss Rachel, just a moment,
Sir?
please. The question you asked about the Majira, okay?
Yes.
Please, let's all note that the Majira is not the queen's mother, all right? The Majira is actually the wife of the Mai, okay? Actually, the queen, okay, is referred to as a mother of the nation or mother of the states. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
That's Majira, the wife, that's the queen, also respected as much as D. It's just like we have Olori in Yoruba land.
Yes.
Okay? So please, let's continue. Miss Favor, you've done enough. Let's Miss Rachel. Okay, Miss Rachel, you've done enough. Let's Miss Favor take over from here, please. So Miss Favor, take over from the Nupe people. Mr. Raphael, please, if you can hear me, unmute yourself and say hello. Mr. Raphael. Okay, let's Miss Favor just continue. Mr. Raphael
Sir,
having
check
issues
the
with
network issue that is listening. He's talking, but we can't hear him.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, please continue, ma. Miss Nupe, Miss Favor, continue with the Nupe people.
Okay, sir. Okay, for the Nupe, the pre-colonial Nupe people in the region of the Niger and Benue Valley of the Niger Middle Belt. The Nupe state was located in the north of Niger as a confluence in the river Kaduna. The Gbara was its capital. Gbara was its capital of the Nupe. So he said
yes.
So there are different versions of the Nupe. The Nupe Central version. It says that some scholar that the early Nupe originated with the presently.
Hello, Miss Favor, we are losing you. Can you
Presently
hear me?
occupied.
Hello?
Sir, I did not get what I wrote down. That's why. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I did not. Miss Rachel, please, can you help me with that? I did not get what I wrote down here.
Okay. Now, they said Nupe is located or created in the north bank of of Nigeria, in the confluence with River Kaduna. So Gbara was the capital. It functioned as the interport connecting Benin and Oyo trade routes with Nupe.
Yes.
The pre-colonial people in the region of Niger and Benue Valley of the Nigeria Middle Belt during the pre-colonial era. They are the people there during the pre-colonial era. Now, according to the Nupe centralized version, some scholars believe that the early Nupe people originated where they presently occupied.
Exactly.
So they have been there from the onset. Yes.
Yeah, they're not migrants or immigrants.
Yes.
Awesome. Then there's another version.
That's the Egyptian version.
Awesome.
So these people believe that they came from Egypt.
Miss Rachel, you can hold it there. Miss Favor, are we on the same page now?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Raphael and Mr. Vincent, are we on the same page as well?
Yeah, I'm following up, but I'm not jotting, but I'm following up.
Okay, please, I beg of you, at least make sure you are putting something down. Something you put down, it will take a long period of time to forget than something you just listened to. I'm speaking from life experience, okay? Please, because we have a target here. All right, our target is A, B, the minimum of B and maximum of A in each of our courses. And this will not come by easily. Okay? So please, Mr. Favor, continue, ma'am.
The Egyptian versions of the Nupe.
Okay.
Okay, so this originated from the Egypt. It was originated from the Egypt. Therefore, Egypt is the
Okay.
origin of the Nupes. According to this
According to
version,
the version, yes, wonderful.
Iselde might have arrived in the early 16th century from
What did you call
Ida.
the name again?
Iselde. Iselde.
Miss Rachel, can you pronounce that name?
Iselde.
Tiseldo, abi Tiseldo. Tiseldo.
This is a Nupe's name now, more like the thief. This is a Nupe's name. You can't pronounce it like you are pronouncing an English name.
Tiseldo. Tiseldo.
Okay, that's more like it. But I think the right thing is Tisode.
Tiseldo.
That's it. D-E. All right.
D-E.
Tisodi.
Yes. So who was that?
Vincent.
Sorry, Mr. Vincent.
Yeah.
Are you from that region?
No.
Okay. Now the name is spelled. Probably you can pronounce it better. The name is spelled Tsode.
Sir?
The name is spelled Tsode. So, Mr. Vincent, can you help us pronounce the name?
Wow. So I wrote a different thing here.
What happened?
I wrote
What did you?
Iseode.
No, thank God you are here now. At least you will be able to clarify that. Mr. Vincent, can you help us pronounce the name better?
Sodi.
Sodi. I know the way they pronounce your name is quite different. Just like I have a friend, the spelling of her name is Msedo, which is to be pronounced as Mistendo. But if you want to pronounce her name, it's pronounced Sendo. So the way you pronounce their names are quite different. So please continue, ma.
Okay, sir. According to this version, Teodo might have arrived in the early 16th century from Ida.
Yeah, wonderful.
So you spoke on Etsunupe. It means the head of the kingdom.
Speaking about their socio-political way now, we have there's a head called Etsunupe. Okay, please, I said this time with that number. Make it interactive. Don't sound as if you are reciting it from your book. Okay, just like how Miss Rachel used to do it. Make it interactive. Don't sound as if you are reading it from your note. Please continue, ma. So we have the Etsunupe, who is also known as the head of the Nupe kingdom. All right, and basically there are two levels of administration in this kingdom. We have the central and the provincial. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Please continue, ma.
Recap.
Ma?
The central and the what?
And the provincial.
Central and provincial what? I was carried away.
Yes, administration.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So we have the next geopolitical, the next ethnic group we have here is what, please?
Igala.
Awesome. Please continue, ma.
Okay, sir. So you also say the head of the small villages is also called Zitzu.
Yes, that's Zitzu. We said we have provinces and we have the central administration. The central administration is more like the federal government in this era compared to what we know now. The federal government is more like the central administration. Where we have the provincial, it's more like state/local. Okay, so those provincial heads or small villages, which we may categorize as the provinces, are headed by Z2, and they assist their major central head, which is the Etsu Nupe. Okay, so now let's move to the people of to Igalas.
Okay, sir. So for the Igala break free from the Jokun rules. Jokun. They break free from the Jokun. Igala.
Miss Favor, are you sure you've not mixed things up? Miss Favor, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here. Igala Mela is the head of the Igala territory.
Okay.
Jonku are not fixed, and it is also known as Kwararafa. Jokun are not fixed, and it is also known as Kwararafa.
Awesome. Please just take a pause here, please. Miss Rachel, what do you have on the Igala people, please?
Sir, according to the Yoruba version, the Igala are of Yoruba extraction, where we have the Ayagba or Idoko. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you're on point. You're on track.
Ayagba and Ayagba or Idoko is best known as the ancestor to all Ahas, A-H.
Of all Atas.
Okay, Atas. Okay.
Mr. Vincent. Sorry, a moment. Mr. Vincent.
Yeah.
When we say Atas, what do you mean by Atas? Please, do you want to shed some light into that? In a typical Igala state, when we say Atas, what are we talking about? Do you have anything on that?
So does it mean warrior?
Okay, it's something similar. Okay, but it's close to it. Okay, I think Mr. Vincent is still thinking about it. So now when we say Atas, okay, just like it stays here that Ayagba or Idoko is best known as the ancestor of all the Atas. Now, when we say Atas, we are simply talking about the title of the ruler, okay, of Igala kingdom. Okay, so the Ata is more like a ruler. We can refer to him as a king. So the ancestor of everybody who has taken that role or responsibility, okay, or that title, Idoko or Ayagba is their ancestor. Are we on the same page?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Let's go. Let's move on.
Should I continue?
Yes, please.
Igalamela is the heir of any Igala territory.
You are jumping something. Now, Idoko or Ayagba happens to be the one who helped the Igala people.
Yes, now to break free
from
Jukunu.
The tyranny. All right, from the tyranny of the Jukun.
Yes, okay, Jukun.
Okay, from the tyranny of the Jukun. So therefore, that is why he's seen as their ancestor. All right. So the Idoko or the Ayagba, either ways, is seen as their ancestor because of he was one that helped the Galas to break free. According to which version are we talking about?
The Yoruba version.
Miss Favor, are you with
version,
us?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So you can begin to make your correction. And even after this class, you might not be able to make everything now. So even after this class, I'm going to still upload the recorded version. You can still go through it again. And that's one of the advantages of the online classes. When anything we have said you don't understand, you can repeat, you can replay the video and get it correct. So we have that as that. So let's move straight to the Jukun. Miss Favor, what do you have on the Jukun? Okay, Miss Favor, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what do you have on the Jukun? You can continue, please.
Okay, sir. The Jukun are not fixed, and it is also known as the Parapa.
Okay.
Wukari was also known as the principal town of the Jukun people.
Also.
The Jukun people raided
What
the
did you say
Hausa
now? You
land.
said the what?
Wukara was also known as the principal town of the Jukun people.
Okay.
Wukari was also known as the principal town of the Jukun people.
Also.
The Jukun people raided the Hausa land and Borno in 16th and 17th century. In existing before the 17th century.
Now you see why we were told what Idoko did. Okay, you remember what Idoko did and made him earn that title, the ancestors of all Atas. Now you see what they said here. Said the Jukun people raided. You remember what Idoko did for the people of Igala? You remember, according to the Yoruba version. Do we remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, continue, please.
Please wait. He said he raided the Jukun people raided Hausa land and Borno in the 16th and
17th centuries.
Okay, but he later in the video he first mentioned 18th century before he said 17th century. So I was kind of confused.
I said 18th century.
Yes, sir. Before he later said 17.
I think he said the existing before 17th century. Because what I wrote is the Jukun people raided the Hausa land and Borno in the 16th and 17th century, in existing before the 17th century.
Wonderful. Now, what this means that in existing, all right, in existence before the 17th century. So probably what this means that the raid happened in 17th and 16th century. All right. So
yes, sir.
The Jukun who raided the Hausa and the Borno. All right. Now, the Hausa and the Borno people, or the northern people, let's just say the northerners, definitely are living in peace and harmony and have their geopolitical system working smoothly. All right. All this was happening in the 17th century before the raid. All right. Before the raid in the 16th and the 17th century. So everything was basically going well in the 18th century. All right. So when we now have the 16th and 17th century, which is the major effect of the raid of the Jukun people on these lands. I don't know if we get that, but basically the Jukun people raided the Hausa and the Borno, the Hausa land and the Borno in the 16th and the 17th century. That's what we should hold on to.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Please let's continue. Yes, Miss Favor, you can continue, please.
Okay, sir. Okay. Akuuka is the head of the Jonkun. Akuuka is the head of the Jonkun. Akuuka is subjected to a prime minister.
Okay. Miss Favor, can you put it like this? Can you put it this way? Now, the effective Jukun state is headed by who?
Akuuka.
Awesome. You can continue, please.
Okay. The effective Jukun state is headed by Akuuka.
Awesome.
Akuuka is subjected to a prime minister, council of the noble prime minister, and headed by the council. is the effective Jokun state is headed by the Akuka. Akuka is subjected to a prime minister council of noble prime minister and headed by the council is Achu and by Abasika.
Seconded. Is seconded. Now let's take this together. Just like you said, the effective Jukun state. All right, there's a supreme ruler known as the Aku Uka. Okay. Now, Achu is also known as the head. All right, the head of Aku Uka's council. So now, just like we have the Yoruba, where we have the king, and we see how the councils of elders, or I think the councils of 7 or thereabouts of the Yomisi, whereby the king himself does not have the 100% authority. All right, his authority and decisions are still being checked. All right, by the Oyomisis. So the same thing we're having here, but in the case of the Jukun, we have the Achuwu. All right, but Achuwu here is not even the issue. There's a Aku Ukas council. Look at the way it's been arranged. Okay, the supreme head is the Akuka. So this supreme head is still being controlled, is being reviewed. Let me not use the word control. Is being reviewed by the Akuukas Council. And this Akuukas Council has a head, which is referred to as the Achuwo. Achuwo is spelled Acuwo. Are we good? Are we on the same page?
Yes, sir. Vincent.
Maybe the network. And Sheg is no longer here again.
I'll call them now.
Okay. So the Akukas Council is made up of nobles, all right, of prime ministers. All right, we have prime ministers as the one that makes up this council. All right, so let's continue. I think we have the thief next. Miss Rachel, can you walk us through? Miss Favor, can you walk us through the thief?
Okay, sir.
The history and the origin of the thieves, according to what we have here.
Okay, sir. The thief, according to P. Bohanan.
Yeah, Bohanan. Yes, ma'am.
They are the largest single ethnic groups in the Middle Benue Basin of northern Nigeria.
Awesome.
And P. Bohana wrote a book, Thief of Central Nigeria.
Okay.
So, thief version, according to the thief oral tradition, it was thief as a person that founded the thief ethnic group of today.
So thief happens to be an individual. All right.
Yes,
and his name was Steve. His name was Steve, and he was one that found the ethnic group we know as Steve today. Awesome.
So
please continue, ma'am.
Sombo. It means the largest recognized family.
Sombo.
Sombo, yes, awesome. Sir.
Okay.
And Umba Vesin.
Where is Mr. Vincent? Mr. Vincent will help us pronounce his name. Mr. Vincent, are you there?
No, sir, he's not here.
Send coming. Network.
Okay, let's continue, please.
And the Umba Vesin means the elders and the head of the unit.
Wonderful.
So that's all I have about the thieves on my note.
Okay. What did you say, ma?
So that's all I have about the team on my notes. That's all I have about them.
Okay. I think basically it is what it is. All right. Just like you had rightfully said that the Sombo is the name of the family group known as the largest recognized family. All right. And there's something we have called the Umbavens. Umbavese. This is also known as elder. Yes, some also known as elder. All right. And they happen to be head of unit. So there are units in the typical TIF lands. We have units, and so these units are headed by the elders. They are the one that make things goes well. They settle disputes and do some adjudication here and there. So now, Miss Rachel, I think the next thing we have here is the British and the creation of Nigeria. I
Yes,
think you
sir.
can quickly walk us through that very quickly.
Sir, I'm not done with it, but I would say the little I have.
Okay, what about Miss Favor? Are you done with it?
I think I have some amount of notes on it.
Okay, Miss Rachel, let us have what you have first.
Okay, the British who are often being credited with the creation of Nigeria after 6 to 7. The British who are often being credited with the creation of Nigeria were not the first Europeans to land in Nigeria. The Portuguese were the first to land in Nigeria through
Yes.
the Benin Kingdom.
Awesome.
So where I stopped was, he said, what's the difference between BENIN and BINI?
That's Benin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Miss Favor, let's have what you have, please.
Okay, sir. The first to step to the African soil was the Portuguese, while the second to step in the African soil is the British. The British came in contact with the African soil through transatlantic slave trade. In 1861, the British took Lagos as colony.
Okay.
Okay. Those are the people that showed great resistance. Okay, sorry, sir. Okay, what I have here are the list of people that showed great resistance at the British oppression. Number 1 is Jaja of Opobo.
Yes.
2, Nana of Ishekiri.
Awesome.
3, Oba Ramwem of Benin.
Awesome.
And 4, Atairu of Sokoto.
Awesome. Awesome.
In
The great
1900,
resistance. Yes.
yes, in
Continue.
1900, the British already had Nigeria under its rule.
All right.
So the ever first amalgamation was in 1906, and its aim was purely economical, and it came for one thing, which is the resources.
Wonderful.
So you said that
Miss Rachel, we don't have all this, right? Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, are you there? Okay, please continue, ma'am. Miss Favor.
Okay, sir. And you said the amalgam.
Yes, sorry to interrupt. I haven't gotten to their place.
What volume is this, please?
I think that's volume 4 or early 5, yeah.
4.
Miss Favor, what volume is this?
4, sir.
Volume 4, okay. And the instruction was we should cover volume 4, so that the next class we'll be taking will be volume 5, 6, right? Let's continue, please. Just continue, Miss Favor.
The amalgamation, it means bringing two protectorates together as one. That's the meaning of amalgamation.
Bringing together, yeah, different protectorates as wonderful.
One. So in January 1914, that was when the second amalgamation happened.
Occurred,
yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, sir. So Nigeria became independent in 1960, though it was a
Awesome.
struggle and granted. It was struggled and granted in 1960. So
So yeah, you've actually said a lot about that. Speaking of the January 1914 amalgamation, and Nigeria who became independent on October 1st, 1960. But even before that, a lot of struggles back and forth happened, and we cannot push aside the work of some movements. Okay? And do you have anything on some of the movements and who made the movement possible? Do you have anything on that? Miss Favor, are you there? Okay, I think we lost Miss Favor. So basically, we're just going to call it wrap here for today. And we're going to take it off from the NYM movement, which is the Nigerian Youth Movement, in our next class. Basically, okay, let's just quickly talk about this so we can take it off from the Constitution, the 1959 Constitution. So like I said earlier, the independence did not just come on
hello,
the
sir.
laps of
Sorry.
Nigeria. Yeah,
Hello, sir.
I
Someone
know.
called. That was why.
Okay, that's okay. So I was trying to explain the NYM, all right, which is the Nigerian Youth Movement. This is one of the movement that is best known for the first true nationalist organization. There's a lot. I think if you were doing political science, I think there's a course we treated this, even in 300 level PCR, we treated this at length. The very first movement where Nigerians came together to say enough is enough about British and white imperialism here on the soil of Africa. The very first recognized nationalist organization movement was done by the Nigerian Youth Movement. All right. And it emerged in the year 1936. All right. This movement is known as the best first true before politics came into the whole picture, whereby it's this party is that party and that party, but the collective movement of all Nigerians saying Nigeria should be independent. The very first movement was, all right, achieved through the NYM in the year 1936. And also, thereafter, we now have the introduction of the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, which is the NN, all right, NCNC. Okay. Now, this NCNC is a combination of Nigerians and Cameroon together, where the Abba Macaulay and Nnamdi Azikiwe worked together to achieve certain things. Now, what we have here is that this movement, the NCNC, is also a movement, and it was created basically on the 26th of August, 1944, and it was headed by Abba Macaulay as the president, okay, and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe as its secretary in 1945, okay. So basically, we'll call it wrap here for today.
In 19
And from
what?
our next 45.
Sir, please can you come again? The last sentence. Can you come again?
It was headed by Albert Macaulay as the president,
Okay,
and
sir.
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe came on board as secretary in the year 1945.
Okay, sir.
So thank you very much, everyone. So from our next video, I think we need to cover up a lot of things, and we're taking up from the 1944 Constitution. I believe we've been able to gain something in today's class. Please let's do justice to this video. So whenever we come together, we can actually achieve a lot. Do have a wonderful day ahead, and I
And you
look
too,
forward to
sir.
seeing you all
Sir,
in
which
our
which of the
subsequent.
videos should we watch now?
Okay, now just cover up volume 4, 5, and 6. There is 6. Volume 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, sir.
Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much. And let's have a blessed day.
And you
Bye
too,
for now.
sir.